Good morning, guys. I am starting in here because I have this tray of sweet potatoes and I was beginning to separate them and pull off sweet potatoes to put into a cup of water. And before I got to the hoop house, and I was like, let me just turn on the camera and start in here. I haven't started the camera in my house in a while. I always start when I'm actually leaving. Wow, so that one is like literally ready to grow into the ground. I'm probably going to plant that in a cup instead of in water. So the ones that I'm pulling out right now all have, it's from this purple sweet potato right here, but I have this, I think this is the Covington one, and that's the one, I think it is, no actually that's the white one. There's a Covington here and then another variety here. The Covington has just now started to sprout, so I don't have any, like I still don't have anything worth like I can't harvest anything from it. Like the sprout is like that big, but I'm gonna leave those sprouts on the white sweet potato and let them get bigger. And then that last sweet potato again, I only have a few sprouts, nothing big enough. So I just watered that. I'm gonna let it sit here so it can water, and then we'll go outside and we'll be inside the hoop house.
She was laying right here, and Spot was like pushing her out the way.
No.
Spot was pushing her out the way, and then she got up and growled at him.
So I'm gonna sit these with my other sweet potatoes that I have in cups, if I can find them. Where are they? Oh, they're over there. I have about 4 more of these that had roots and I just stuck them in cups. If you've never grown your own sweet potato slips, it's super easy. And so then these I'm just going to stick in this cup of water that I have here. And you can see how they've grown roots. I just refill the water every time it gets empty. These are my pepper tops that I put in here. I don't know if they'll grow roots, but I'm trying. I've been slowly planting out my Greenstalk, and I think today I'm gonna actually just go ahead and plant it out in its entirety. So far I've only had two peppers in here and some nasturtiums, I think, but yeah, just some nasturtiums, dwarf nasturtiums, and then 2 peppers. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and plant out this whole Greenstalk. This is the one that I want to plant my dwarf tomatoes in, as well as peppers, like flowers, nasturtiums, dwarf marigolds. I don't know if any of my dwarf marigolds sprouted, but I do have seeds for the dwarf marigolds, so if I don't have any that sprouted yet, I'll just go ahead and plant some seeds in it. So let's go inside and see what else we can plant in this Greenstalk. So I have this tray of some dwarf tomatoes here. Not all of them are like super dwarf, like super short, like 12 inches. The geranium kiss is probably the only one in here that is probably the shortest one. I think it grows 18 inches. The other ones that I looked up, like this Noah stripe, and then I think I looked up Black Angus, I think they get from like 3 feet to 3.5 feet. I'm just gonna go ahead and try it because I have this container and I think the soil in here isn't that great. Yes?
This is dry a boy because he doesn't have a towel.
A girl. She doesn't need a collar. So I am going to just get them out of this soil and plant them. Since I know some of them are going to be taller than normal, I'm going to try and plant them. So like I have a nasturtium here. I'm going to try and plant them 2 rows down, so that way if it grows up to here, I think that's probably about 2 feet, and it won't be like covering something that needs sun, like a pepper, but like the nasturtium could probably grow out and trail out. I don't know, I just don't want to cast any shadows, and so I'm just going to find, these are 6 tomatoes, I'm just going to find 6 slots in here where I can plant. So I have a Bundaberg rum ball. I'll put that spelling on the screen. I have a geranium kiss, I have a black Angus, I have a dwarf McGee, and Noah stripes, and a kookaburra cackle. Again, I'll put that on the screen so that nobody is confused about what I'm saying, because I'm probably saying them wrong and what they look like. And let me back it up. So I'm going to and the other reason why I chose this tray is because they already had name tags. My other dwarf tomatoes were still, I just separated them yesterday, and these have already been separated a while, so they have more roots established, where the ones I just transplanted yesterday, you know, it would be a waste of time because I just transplanted them. Okay. I want to say that we are past our last frost. Our estimated last frost was March 27th. I don't know what today is, but I can look all the way into the calendar all the way to April 10th, and there's still not a frost. The closest, I think on Thursday, which is in a couple days, it gets down to, I think, 45, which obviously can get pretty low with the real feel. But after that, all of the other temperatures are in the more upper 40s or even the 50s. So I'm just gonna go out and plant it, and because I have a lot of these tomatoes, I think I only needed like 40, and I have about between 70 and 80. And also there's stuff sprouting in the garden, like there's cucumbers that's sprouting from last year, and they are still surviving. So I'm just gonna go ahead and chance it. So basically, I'm going to tell you how I'm planting these peppers. I already have 2 peppers in here. One was a no-tag pepper, and then the other one was a... It was a sun bright yellow, and that was because that was the only one I had of the rest of the peppers that I'm going to be planting in here are peppers that I have a lot of. So this yellow corny datura, I have 7 of these yellow ones instead of 7 of the red ones. So I'm going to plant 2 of each color. I'm going to plant 2 yellow and 2 red. And let's see. I'm like trying to come up with a plan, like how I want this planted, because we do have male dogs, and last year I saw that my male dogs, some of them would come and try to pee on my Greenstalk, and so I'm hesitant to plant any thing at the bottom here, at this bottom row. But the one dog that I'm thinking about in particular, he's now over on the other side. He doesn't come over here, and I'm trying to think. Then we have an inside dog that comes out. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try it, and we'll see, and hopefully I can stop them from peeing on my Greenstalk. I chose the biggest ones of these plants. Yesterday when I was in the hoop house, I wasn't recording, but when I was just watering my peppers, let's see if I can get that to focus. I saw that they were like aphids, and they were like this little golden eggs on my plants, and I thought I sprayed them all off. So I chose the biggest ones because I saw that they were already pretty big. The roots are coming out the bottom. So I want to go ahead and get this one transplanted as soon as possible. I have some more Tom Thumb nasturtiums, and both of them are together, but I'm going to separate them. So I went ahead and got my life together off camera and counted how many spaces I had left. So I went inside and I got some dwarf marigolds and some dwarf zinnias that I'm going to plant in. And then I'm going to plant this Space Master 80 cucumber. I'm going to plant, and then 6 bush beans. So all the bush beans I'm going to plant, 5 of them are colorful except for one. One's a green, just a regular green bean, but these are bush beans. So the green bean is jade, the purple royal burgundy. I'm gonna plant dragon's tongue, dwarf tailor, which doesn't have a picture, borolotti, which is like red and white stripes, and then tongues of fire, which is also white and red stripes. And all of this is gonna be from seeds, except for this cucumber that I'm gonna pop right up here, because since this is a Space Master 80, I'm assuming that it will just when it grows, that the vines I'll just put at the top probably. Not really 100% sure. I've never grown a cucumber in a Greenstalk, but I know they say that this variety is container friendly, so we'll see how it does. I'm trying to think. It looks like I have one more spot here that doesn't have a claim to it, because I've already written out tags for the zinnias, the marigolds, and the bush beans. And then it just looks like I have one more spot at the top that doesn't have anything. So after I plant all of these seeds, I may just go ahead and find one more pepper somewhere or a tomato. We'll see. Let me get these beans planted. I'm gonna plant probably like 5 seeds, maybe 4 seeds, because I don't know if they're all going to germinate. Maybe I'll do 5. I'm going to plant, no, I don't know, 4. Let me see how it looks. So yeah, I'm going to plant 5 seeds, and that's with the expectation that not all of them are going to germinate. And we'll see. Okay, that is it. The Greenstalk is completely planted with peppers, dwarf tomatoes, nasturtiums, zinnias, marigolds, 1 cucumber, and that's it. So I'm really excited about this. We'll see how it turns out. I'm gonna go ahead and go eat some breakfast because I haven't eaten breakfast yet, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.